All right, guys, let's make a Halloween wreath. So this is a banner that I got from the Dollar Tree. I just cut a piece of wood. You can buy particle board, you can buy wood, you can buy really anything from like a Home Depot. And I painted it, and then I just nailed using furniture nails or furniture tacks the sign to it, and I think it looks pretty cool. I've also stapled some pipe cleaners so that I can hang my sign. So welcome everyone that's watching this on the replay. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm using a 14-inch square Dollar Tree frame. I'm going to be making a Halloween wreath, and I am doing 8 on the outer and then 4 on the inner. So 8 ties on each of the crossbars on the outer, and then in between the crossbars on the inner. I'm going to be using a black mesh and a purple mesh. Sorry, this is orange, not purple. And I have some of the black already cut to 20 inches. I'm going to cut 25 inches. I'm going to cut these, sorry about the noise, to 25 inches as well. And I'm also going to cut, so I'm going to need 8 pieces of these for 25 inches. And I'm also going to cut 8 pieces of 10-inch. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing what they call a low profile or pancake style wreath. I've never done it on the square frame, so I'm going to try that. These wreaths are really good for houses that have a front door and a screen door. I personally have both, or I have a front door and a screen door. Of course, I have a front door. That's 4. 5. Leave me a comment if you've ever done a pancake style. How many do I have here? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now I just want eight at 10 inches. One more. Like I said, the black I have already cut. The longer ones, I have to cut the 10-inch ones. Put this down here. All right, so I just need 4 of these at 10 inches. I already have the 25-inch ones cut. So the idea of a low profile wreath, if you've never, or a pancake style wreath, is that the thickness or the depth of it is not more than 4 to 5 inches. So I have never made one with a bow. I know that there are people that have made ones with bows. I'm not sure how that works because most of my bows come out pretty far up, right? So, all right, I got my 10 inches. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have my wreath frame. Let's start on the inside and then move to the outside. No, I'm going to start on the outside. Okay. Just going to open these up. So again, 14-inch square frame from the Dollar Tree. I did 8 on the outside, 1 on each crossbar of each section. There's 4 sides because it's or 4 sections because it's a square. And then I did 4 on the inside in between the crossbars in each section. Okay, so these are cut to 25 inches. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck the end. And this is just how you try to hide the frame from the cut end. And then I'm just going to bring it towards me as I'm pushing my thumbs towards. And then you have a little butterfly or flower. Just going to place it in there. I'm trying to think. I wonder if I should try it like this. No, let's try it like this. Again, I've never done a low profile square one. At the end of it, it might look like a circle because I don't know if it's feasible. So the idea is you're going to bring the ends together and you're going to make it flat as possible. Hence, some people deeming it a pancake style. Okay, so there's the first one. Do you have to do the ends like this? No, you do what works for you. I'm only doing one twist because then I'm going to come back in with a curl and my ribbon tails. This one I'm going to try not to. Curl the end and see how I can get it to. So my name is Paula from PSEN Creations or Crafty Therapy. And today I'm making a Halloween wreath. I'm upcycling or recycling a Halloween trick-or-treat banner from the Dollar Tree. I attached it to a piece of wood that I painted black. And used furniture. I think they're called furniture. I'm not sure what they're called. Furniture pins, I think. You see how this one lays a little bit flatter? This is nice. I'm liking it so far. When do you guys decorate for Halloween? Let me know in the comments. Do you decorate for Halloween, or do you just go into fall or autumn? Wednesday, September 1st, not 3rd, September 1st. So I'm thinking maybe I can start pulling out my Halloween stuff. I don't go overboard, but I do enjoy. I for sure have a wreath on my door. Right now I have a patriotic one. Okay, so this is the last outer. Again, there was 8 ties on the outside. This mesh is cut to 25 inches. The black one that I'm going to pull out now is 25 inches as well. And then we have 10-inch pieces that will be curls that will be added as well. So all that is obviously here's my black, to ensure that it's completely covered, right? So you don't see the frame. I'm not going to lie, this particular mesh is from another project that I had done, another wreath. And sometimes I make wreaths and I don't like how they turn out. Most of the times I throw away the mesh, unfortunately, because, you know, once you handle it too much, it frays and some other stuff. So it's not usable again. But this one was. And there wasn't many pieces. It actually was only these pieces here. So I thought, let me see if I can reuse them. So again, these are also cut to 25 inches. Excuse me. I think this mesh I may have gotten online. There's a number of places that you can purchase mesh from. You can also get them from, oh, geez, this one came out. Look at that. So one bad thing about not doing it, not tightening it more than once. But I was trying not to over tighten. So there's you can also get mesh from Michael's and from Joann's Fabrics if you have those near you. But I will be the first to admit that their quality is not the best on some of their mesh. I think that there are some meshes that they sell, like the burlap mesh, that is a better quality. But so just keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind too is sometimes when you buy mesh from Joann's or Michael's, keep in mind the how much you're getting. Some of their mesh that they offer, I've noticed lately that it's only like 15 feet or 17 feet versus the 30 feet that is traditional to the mesh that you see. Okay. So here is what we have so far. Like I said, I knew that it was going to start looking more circled than squared. I do have a way where I can do it that it doesn't look as squared, but I'm not sure if I can do that same method for this flat style or pancake style low profile that I'm going for. All right, so to add a little bit more, we're going to do the curls. So these are cut to 10 inches and they are simply curls. So this is a ruffle that we just did. And this is going to be just a curl, which is just what it sounds like. It's a curl. And then you find the middle, pinch it, and then just plop it on in there. And what this does is it also adds a little bit extra volume, again, to cover I like finding the middle, to cover so you don't see the frame. You could open the pipe cleaner if you wanted to put the curl in. It's up to you. You can do the same style with the circular frame from the Dollar Tree. But you would do 6 on the outside, 6 on the inside as far as the pipe cleaners go and the mesh. But it'd be the same concept, and you could use, so the idea too with this style is you only use one roll of mesh. I'm using 2 colors, so I'm obviously using 2 rolls, but that's the idea. Now what I could have done here is I could have actually added the black to, I wonder if I want to do that. I'll just have to cut more. More black, but what do you guys think of that? Little extra pop of color. What do you guys think? I think it looks good, right? Or do we want it? No, let's keep it the way we had it. Let's just keep it the way we had it. The closer you get to the end of your roll of mesh, the more it curls on its own, which is nice. Because while you think that a curl would be easy, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And it's best to try to keep the cut or open part down. So keep it down, pinch, and just put it in like this so that the cut part is always down. Again, with this style, you're not limited. I don't want to use that word, but the whole concept of it is to be able to be lower profile so that it does fit in between a screen door and a front door. Therefore, you don't want to add too many things to it. It will bulk it up. But it is important to add enough that you're not seeing the frame. If that's important to you, I should say. All right, last two. Ow! Hurt. Okay. So now you can see, I'll bring it up closer. You cannot see the frame at all. Trying to look. It kind of hurt. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to put anything because this is going to go like this. So I don't think that I'm going to add any ribbon up at the top part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my pipe cleaners. You can cut them. I'm going to curl them because if I end up getting like a different idea and change up the style of it, then I still have the pipe cleaners. I'm just using a paintbrush and I'm just curling the pipe cleaner around the paintbrush. All right. I'm not going to do the orange just yet because I may want to add something else to the outside once I have the sign on. For the sign, I'm going to use one of these plastic knitting needles. And what that does is it just allows me to put the pipe cleaner through the mesh easier. So I just put it through here and then we'll make sure that this is okay. And just pull it through. Easy peasy. If you're like, if you have really thick mesh, then this is definitely a lifesaver. This is not the thickest of mesh, so it's not like if I couldn't do it without it. But it's nice to have the option. I'm not sure that both of them went through. No, I think just one of them did. I did do 4 pipe cleaners on this one because the sign is, it's not huge, but it's an 11 by, I think it's 11 by 11 or 10 and a half by 10 and a half. So I wanted to make sure that I got the security so it doesn't flop around everywhere. All right, I'm going to flip it around and some of these did not pop through where I wanted them to. At all. Like I had a whole vision for this. Hence why I put them in the corners. Kind of sort of did, but not really. This is how the back looks. And I cut these off later because I want to, again, make sure that I do push them down now just so that there's no poking of the door, but I will cut them off and tighten them better once I'm done. And I know that's a position where I want the sign to remain. Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. This over here bothers me a little. Don't ever pull. Always cut if you have flyaways that you can't stand. This right here, I'm not sure. I don't know. I can play with that later. All right. What do you guys think? I think that's cute. I could do tails. I was thinking of maybe doing like tails. Or Let's see, hold on. So I'm just going to cut 13-inch. This is 1.5-inch ribbon. The black, I believe I picked up at Sam's Club. And the black and orange, I believe I picked up at, oh gosh, I was going to say, I hope I have more. Cuther's Crafts. If you go to Facebook, they have a Facebook page, or cutherscrafts.com. They have some great supplies as well. I got these last year from them. And I'm just dovetailing the ends. And then I will put them together, squeeze them in the middle. What do you guys think? I think that looks good. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. Well, that's not the best cut, isn't it? So I'm just curling the pipe cleaners instead of cutting them. Take the tails, try to alternate them. I'm only using 2 1.5-inch tails versus using 1.5 and a 2. So, but I think it looks good. All right, so I need 6 more. Let's cut those. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. If you have good scissors and good ribbon, then you can cut multiple pieces at the same time. These scissors I got from Home Depot. I have this little piece left. Maybe I'll just save this for into a bow or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's pretty short. Oh. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on making a Halloween wreath, recycling or upcycling a Dollar Tree trick or treat banner, piece of wood, using a 14-inch Dollar Tree square frame, and doing it in a low profile style, which means it should fit in between my front door and my screen door without actually squishing anything. If you like this video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Happy to share what I know. And we are almost done. All right, guys, we are done. Trick or treat, low profile wreath. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much, and I will see you on my next video. Bye. Don't know.